Hey guys, it's Dan and welcome to vlog number 8. Today I'm going for a road test at the company I work at the local terminal in the city that I live in. Since my last vlog, I had a few days off and then I went on another trip just through BC and Alberta with a guy that just does BC and Alberta. And the reason for that was to train me more on how to drive through the Rocky Mountains, which are huge mountains. And he said that I did very well. He doesn't think that I need much more training on that. I will get better at doing the mountains and stuff, you know, with more practice, and I think so too. But I can go up and down the mountains, no problem, and very safely, he says. So I'm feeling very optimistic about this. I feel confident. I feel like the training has been worth it. You know, I feel competent that I'm able to go and work on my own now. And if I do pass today, then that's what I'll be doing. I'll be going into stage 1, single driver, where I'll be able to work on my own, and I'll be able to do a lot more vlogs that way too. So, but if I fail, and I'm told what I need to work on and I get more training, well, that's the way it is. I would rather have more training than go out there and be unsafe on the road, because it is actually a very dangerous job if you don't know what you're doing and you're kind of dumb and you're not being safe. I mean, you can kill yourself and other people. So anyways, guys, I am going to go and do that, and then I am going to film and let you guys know the results. So I'll see you then. So it's a couple of days later, and I was just editing the footage of me telling you I was going for my road test. And I realized that instead of taking a video telling you what happened with it afterwards, I took a picture. So now I have to do it now. It's a couple of days later. I haven't shaved since, so I probably look a little bit more scruffy. But anyways, I passed my test, which is great news, because now I can actually go on the road by myself. I did pretty well, but I did do a couple of things wrong. And these are just little habits that I'll lose in time as well. But overall, he said my driving was definitely good. I'm good enough to go on my own. Nothing I did would allow me to fail my test. They were just little tiny things. So that was really good. But unfortunately, they don't have a truck for me to use based out of the terminal that I am locally. So I have to go to my terminal tomorrow morning and catch a ride with someone else to Calgary. And they are going to give me a truck there, which then I go out on my own, do deliveries, and do everything a truck driver is supposed to do. But I don't have to bring the truck back to Calgary. I actually bring it back to where I'm from, and I park it, have my time off, which is called a reset, and then I can continue to use that truck. Now, I thought that I was going to be slip seating. So what slip seating is, it's under the contract that I signed, where for the first, I think, year, I have to be a slip seater, which means that I don't get an assigned truck that I get to use every time I go out. It means that whatever truck is there, that's the one I use. Now, if that truck happens to be there again that I used last time, there's a good chance I would get it again. However, I was told on the phone by my fleet manager, who's the person that assigns me my loads and tells me what to do, that because I'm committing to 24 days a month on the road, that they're going to give me an assigned truck anyways. But that doesn't mean that I will be the only one driving it. So I will be the one driving it. I'll be the primary driver of this truck, and then on my days off, somebody else might be using it, but it will be there for me when I decide to go back to work. So that's good news. At least I'll get to know my truck. I won't be in a completely different truck every single time. This is what they said on the phone. You never know what might happen in the future. Maybe I'll end up doing slip seating stuff. If that's the case, that's fine. He may have been mistaken. I don't know. But either way, we'll see how it goes. If I do get an assigned truck, I mean, awesome. That's really good news, because you start to learn things about your truck. Every truck reacts differently. You start to see maybe the shock on one of the axles has a little bit of seepage. It's not leaking, but it's a little bit of seepage and it looks a little wet. But nothing to worry about. You know, these things happen. And so when I have an assigned truck, I know what to look for, because I know what is, you know, kind of leaking or what's damaged or anything like that, right? Obviously, if somebody does use my truck and come back, then you know, I would have to overlook everything basically that I knew and start all over again. But having an assigned truck definitely helps when you're doing pre-trip and stuff like that, because you get to know your truck. And that just means you can do your pre-trip faster. You still have to look at everything and check everything like you usually would, but you can do it faster, you know. So anyways, I'm looking forward to that. And I think the next time you guys see me, I'll be in another vlog doing something else. This is sort of just an update vlog for you guys to let you know that from now on, I am going to be on my own, which is great. And you guys can expect some more videos from me. It might be a bit of a process, but eventually I hope to get this channel exactly the way I like it. And hopefully you guys like it too. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on my next vlog.